First impressions on tonight?
First of all, amazing atmosphere. It was amazing tonight. Felt electric. Really amazing to see. So thankful for everybody that came out on the game. I talked to the players before the game about the opportunity that we had tonight. Obviously, before the game started, first in the table against second, and I wanted them to send a message. And I felt that we started the game really well. Obviously, goal comes from a well-worked press, good delivery from T, really good run from Wilson, and then the second goal was amazing football. It's what I see in training, week in and week out, and then another shutout. So all in all, I would say it was a complete performance, and really proud of the group. Excellent.
11 games now, unbeaten. Are you starting to think, like, could this be a special team, or are you on a special run? Like, what is just the emotion as you reflect already?
Yeah, I think I'm up to this point really proud of what we've done. We understand the areas we have to be better. We talk about that every day. That's the thing that I love about this group. When you go back and you review the film on Monday or Tuesday, whatever day it may be, they're really critical of themselves, and I think that's why you continue to see growth week in and week out. I'm happy with where we are, but I said it earlier this week, I feel we have another level to hit. This was another step forward, no doubt about it, but when you look at areas we can be better, we turn the ball over in some bad areas. Ended up having to run 70 yards the other way. We talked about that with the group. So small details, but we're certainly at the moment playing really well, and I'm really happy with that.
When it comes to Wilson and just his ability to be like right place, right time, I mean, how much of that is him creating for himself versus just instincts or luck, or what do you think goes into it?
Listen, right now Wilson, and we see it in training on a daily basis, his goals are him being rewarded for the work he does both on and off the field, on and off the ball. His defensive work rate is tremendous. And when you look at his runs, I talked about his movement earlier this week. His movement is excellent. He's a kid that fights for the team in every moment, and I'm really happy for him. But I'm not surprised. He's a quality goal scorer. He has done it in this league for a few years now, and my expectation is that he's going to continue to do what he's been doing.
I understand this is second goal in 2 games. What's it kind of like watching him kind of emerge as a threat around the net?
Been really happy with him in training. I think Enoch, from day one to now, we've seen a ton of growth in a positive way. He's dangerous in the final third, as you saw tonight. He created a lot of problems in the first and the second half. But most importantly, and I've spoken to him about it a lot, I felt defensively he has progressed a ton from where it was when he got here. And that's something that we've talked about in video. That's something we've talked about on the field. Was really proud of the work that he did on both sides of the ball tonight. That's the biggest thing for Matiti is making sure that he continues to do it on both sides. And 2 games in a row now where I've been really happy with him, and I think he knows that.
Sorry, go ahead.
You all maintain your position at the top of the Eastern Conference. How important was that for you all, in addition to just getting the win here tonight against Pittsburgh?
I'll be honest, for us, and we talked about this in the locker room, we had a good feeling that it was going to be a good crowd tonight. And I wanted our players to put on a show for the crowd. I wanted the players to give the crowd something to make sure they wanted to come back for, and hopefully they did that. I felt they did that. When this place is rocking that way, it is tough for opposing teams. There's zero doubt about it. And there was a lot of stretches there where Pittsburgh wasn't able to get a sniff out of anything, and it was because of obviously the work the players were doing on the field, but also the environment that they were having to do it in. So, I felt the players gave everything that they could tonight, for myself, for the club, for the fans, and this is certainly something we're really happy with.
Historically, Pittsburgh has been one of the most physically challenging teams we've ever played. We're always ready to come in looking, we're looking for a fight, it seems, every time.
Yeah.
What difference in preparation do you make knowing that that's ahead of you?
Yeah, I think, we came off a really physical game in San Diego. We know Pittsburgh. We obviously have played them quite a bit, and then in preseason as well. We try to not get caught up in that stuff, but at the same time, and I've made this clear in the press, because people talk about us having a lot of yellow cards. For me, that shows a little bit of growth from a fighting standpoint. If the game is going to be a fight, I'm confident in my group. If the game is going to be about football, I'm confident in my group. And so, it certainly felt a little bit like that tonight, obviously. But we walk away with another shutout, 2 goals scored in front of a packed house. It's a good night for sure.
300 dogs too. Did you notice that?
307.
Yeah.
307.
I saw it go up. I'm just bummed that it wasn't 309. I talked about it. If my dogs were on that sideline, this game wouldn't have gone off because they would have been all over the place. So.